Well, hi there. Kelly Sauber here, Dancing Tree Distillery. Just wandered into our production facility and I'm just overtaken by nothing but the bubbling sound of yeast eating sugar, making all this wonderful CO2 which is escaping through my bubblers, not allowing oxygen back in, keeping a high quality product. But we have 4 fermenters that are all going crazy right now. They all hold 200 gallons and they're all anywhere from 150 to 180 gallons of liquid in each one, bubbling away like crazy. And I'm going to go through them. They call it crush time for a reason, and this is crush time. Grapes have been coming in over at Neil Dix's winery, at Shade Winery, and I've been taking the pomace and making some great stuff. In tank number 1, right here, this first tank is full of a Chamberson-based wine, which I'm going to distill down into probably our grape-based vodka. Tank number 2, Chris Schmiel of Integration Acres, another good friend. He has provided me with lots of wonderful pawpaw pulp. So I have about 160 gallons of pawpaw wine fermenting in number 2, this tank right here. That's going to become a pawpaw brandy. Look for it in the spring, maybe earlier if the world is good to me. 3 and 4, those are the 2 tanks I just filled. 3 and 4 yesterday. We crushed and pressed. Actually, I pressed. Neil crushed at his winery and took the original pressing for his wonderful Vidal wine. I took the pomace and have hydrated and repressed, and now have a small wine fermenting like crazy. We have about 240 gallons between these 2 tanks. All Vidal, all estate grown, straight on his ridge-based farm, a couple miles from our place. I'm probably going to turn these 2 tanks into a grappa if I get enough feedback for grappa. Otherwise, it might go to the grape-based vodka, which is selling pretty well, and some of you prefer that over the grain. But that's what's going on in these 4 tanks. My 2 stills just finished running the other day, and I did the initial low wines distillation of my grain-based vodka. So I'm going to be having another batch of that coming out in the not-too-distant future. But anyways, I figured I'd kind of brag about what's going on here during crush time. I'm going to take one quick view of the inside of a bubbler. There it is. It's crazy. This thing's bubbling like crazy. You might be able to hear it. And that's all the yeast-eating sugar creating CO2, and it's escaping so we don't have any crazy tank explosions here on the farm. Anyways, thanks for watching. Give me a holler. See ya.